My name is Jay Shell. I'm the owner of the Brewhouse Music and Grill, mostly known as Madeline and Jackson's daddy. My wife's Melissa Shell. She's the counselor at Garden Lakes. Jackson is a kindergartner at Garden Lakes, and Madeline is a 7th grader at Coosa Middle. I'm also running for the Floyd County Board of Education District 3, Eagle Nation, but representing all of Floyd County and the children of Floyd County.
As a small business owner, what made you decide to get into politics?
Well, I never considered it a political position, to be honest with you. It was this opportunity came up. I've only been here for 1 year now, but Mr. Brian Barcom, he had to resign from his seat because he moved out of district. I've been looking for ways to give back to this community for several years. This town has took me in. I've been here since 1998, and it's blessed me beyond belief. I feel like it's the greatest little community in the world, and I wake up every day with the need to help it be as good as it can be. And when that board seat came open, I thought, what better way to give back than to serve the children of Floyd County. So I put my name in a hat, and as you know, this past year on the Floyd County Board of Education was a very interesting one, to say the least. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but we fought through everything. We waded through everything. I feel like today we're a way better system than we have been, in the past, all the way to the point that we finally have a $2 million surplus in the budget, and this week, Friday, March 25th, we're able to give the teachers a 2% bonus, the first pay increase any teachers have had in probably 10 years. And so I feel good about what we've done, and I want to continue to serve, and I feel like that we need business minds on the Board of Education to protect taxpayers' money, to spend money wisely. I mean, you got to think, the school system is a $90 million business, and the business is educating children. So we got to make sure that we put kids first, protect the money, and then give the money back to the teachers who work so hard, because that's one thing they've not been able to do for the last several years because of the budget shortfalls and other things that we've seen that's been happening. So I want to make sure we protect the money and able to give it back to the teachers every chance we get.
Despite being a small business owner, you've touted yourself as a different kind of candidate, somebody that came up from the other side. Tell me about that.
There's no doubt I'm probably the most non-political person that anybody would ever see, and I thought about that last week. I was out putting political signs out, and I looked down at it and I thought, I never imagined myself in a million years having an Elect Jay Shell sign on anything. I'm a trailer park kid from Spring Garden, Alabama, Piedmont, Alabama, and but I think we need more of that stuff. I think we need more ordinary people that's doing things, that's serving the community, that does not have any kind of personal agenda. I don't need another headache in my life. I'm doing it because I truly love this community. I do it because I have a big heart for kids, and the future of our community is our children. I want to make sure to do my part to make sure our children have the best of the best.
What is the one thing since you've been on the board that you're most proud of?
This year, like I said, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but it's been a very, very rough year. Floyd County Schools, a lot of bad headlines, and the thing I'm most proud of is our teachers stood firm and stayed focused on what was most important, and that's educating our children. You think about our graduation rate come out at 90%, advanced ed reports just came out, we exceeded national averages across the board, and the board as a whole stuck together. We had to make some very, very tough decisions that not many boards have ever had to make, and we had our battles in private, but we all stayed together, made those decisions, and we're a better board for it now, to the point that we are finally financially been able to give back to our teachers, which is a huge deal for me personally, that we're able to do that.
Where would you like to see the board go in the next 4 years if you're elected?
I feel like we're on such a good positive train and moving forward with everything right now, and I think that's something that we've got to continue to do, is keep that forward thinking, quit looking back, keep moving in a positive direction. I think one thing our community desperately needs is figure out ways to do programs through mentoring, getting people involved in PTOs, LSUTs, whatever we can do, because I think the biggest thing our kids are facing right now is broken homes and parents not being involved in their child's education. I don't know how we're going to do that exactly, but that's something that I personally want to try to do, as far as down to volunteering to coach my kids' sports and everything else, trying to set the example, because our children need parents involved. We kind of have this mentality lately that, it's not my child's fault, it's the school's fault, or it's the teacher's fault. a lot of times it's lazy parents' fault. And I'm not afraid to say that. So there's a lot of kids that go home and don't have the support they need. And maybe it's because the parents don't feel that they can be involved. So I've just got to figure out what that process is, because we need them involved. We need them there.
For more information, or if folks want to talk to you about anything, how can they find you?
Oh, I'm on Facebook. Have the Elect J Shell Facebook page, social media, Twitter, Instagram. I mean, I'm on everything. Or you can always stop by at the Brewhouse Music and Grill and see me, because as a restaurant owner, I pretty much feel like I live here most of the time. So